people.
Oh boy.
So,
Better late than never.
Gotta be real now.
You mean we have to like actually do something?
Can't fake it
Better
anymore.
hurry up.
So much to talk about today.
Today.
Oh boy.
All right. Man, I know you guys are watching us on Facebook, but, you know, well, I probably shouldn't say.
Say it. Do
All right,
it. Say it.
comments. All right, I see that we are live on Facebook. If you're watching us on Facebook, comment right now. Right now.
And YouTube.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, comment for KJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Facebook monitoring. We got YouTube monitoring.
I'm freelancing it over here.
Michael's here to chime in.
Yep.
Benjamin's
Right.
here to keep us looking good
I'm comic relief over
on the
here.
ones and twos.
We are running a little bit behind today.
Do they even know like what time we're supposed to do this?
I
Does the
guarantee-
audience? Do you guys know?
We have a.
I promise you.
Is there really a
someone who
schedule?
knows.
Let us
All
know
right.
what you guys think of what our normal time really is.
All right, you guys
We've
who
got a
watch
lot-
this.
well, we've
What
got-
time do you
yeah.
think we go live?
So we've got a lot of people on here that I am just now like seeing their names pop up. That I
Newbies.
have. They're new.
Hey, welcome
Yeah.
And did you know? And you know because you brought it up to me that like 80% of the people who are watching our stuff are not subscribed to our channel.
in. You should
And that-
subscribe to our channel.
That is a
Yeah.
crime in itself.
It's called Gun Talk.
And then you would
Guess
get
what we talk about?
You'd get notifications then too.
Yeah.
You'll get notified when we go
You
live.
got to ring the bell.
You
all
can
that
win
cool stuff.
prizes. There's all kinds of good stuff going on over here. But yes, please subscribe and sign up for notifications, which apparently are two different things. I
Yeah.
don't know why they haven't figured out that one could be the same, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Watching
we're-
from Oklahoma,
Hey.
watching from Metairie, watching
Kentucky.
from southern Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Talking is hard for me.
Kentucky Tactical is in here. He is brand new. Welcome in.
Tejas, Missouri is here.
I will be in Kentucky in a few weeks.
Jacinto Luna, watching in Belize. Hola.
Wow.
¿Cómo está?
All right.
So here we go. What are we doing?
MLM Warriors, Planet Earth.
Yep.
Hey, every comment you guys leave up there is a chance to win. So every week we come with something. There's something on the table to win. Today we're going to be giving a breakthrough cleaning kit. So we're going to
And
throw in a cleaning kit.
pro tip for you:
Yes.
use gun cleaning products to clean guns.
What?
Wait.
Could you-
can't use dish soap?
Brake cleaner or Dawn dish soap
Yeah.
or WD-40. Don't do that. They make stuff that's made for cleaning guns. It's better
Yeah.
for you. It's better for your guns.
Oklahoma City chiming in. Jay Watson. They're icy. They're icy.
It's icy up there.
Oh, it's icy.
Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Crimson Trace. Failure is not an option, and Lockdown, secure your lifestyle, and by Taurus. Taurus has a new gun, G3XL.
G3XL.
XL.
There's more to it.
This is full-size slide, compact frame. So 12-round mags, comes with two 12-round mags, but a longer slide. We did a video about it and shot it, and it ran great for us. The MSRP on this bad boy, which is always a subject when you talk about Taurus, $342.98. That's a very specific number. I feel like I'm at Walmart. But 342. So I don't know. Let's call it $299 in gun stores, perhaps.
Really?
That's my guess. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. All the gun store people are like, don't say that.
God, come on.
So check that out, TaurusUSA.com. Smith &
315.
Wesson's, their newest is a carry gun. The CSX, brand new platform, hammer-fired, micro 9mm, has a thumb safety. It's an ambi thumb safety. Ambi mag release button. You can swap it to both sides. Ambi slide stop. 10-round mag and an extended 12-round mag. It's a pretty small gun, but it's all metal. It's a very shootable gun. Smith-Wesson.com. Ruger, the Light Rack LCP2 is low recoil pistol, ideal for training, concealed carry. You need to have a pocket-sized gun in your lineup,
That's true.
in your stable. So check that out at Ruger.com. Caldwell Shooting Supplies, high-quality range gear, everything from targets and rests to chronographs, brass catchers, hearing protection. Caldwell's new portable range kit offers a quick way to hit the range It's currently 20% off. So
That's
there's that.
nice. Dude, their bags are great. I carry a bag, a Caldwell shooting bag with me everywhere I go.
It's a handy little deal. For anything that's not already discounted, you can use the code GUNTALK10 for 10% off at caldwellshooting.com. And then Sig Sauer's got a new one, the P365 380. Offers all the same features of the P365 micro compact pistol, but in 380 ACP, so it's easier to rack and less felt recoil.
16 ounces?
It's under 16 ounces. Yeah. It is an optics-ready slide. Comes with two 10-round mags. Go to sigsauer.com. And this is, listen up, the last few days to enter Gun Talk's Good Guy giveaway. You can enter now at guntalk.com/win. You'll win a chance, or you'll win for a chance to win a trip down to Gun Talk HQ. And we're going to be filming an episode of FPD, First Person Defender, with you. You'll be on the show. And then you're also going to get some extra one-on-one training with Chris Sereno.
Big time.
And you also win a Ruger pistol.
Yeah.
And a swag bag. Why are we giving... God, that's a lot of stuff. All right.
We shouldn't give them away. I mean, we should
That's
give
a
them
lot.
more. Hootie Hoo is actually on the show today.
Hootie Hoo! Best screen name
that is.
I've heard in a while, dude.
Best
I love
one.
that. So good. Hootie Hoo.
I hear he's going to Alaska.
That's the word.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah, this dude's everywhere, apparently. He's loved.
He's doing good. You guys go check him out. Hootie Hoo. So
we got a lot to cover today.
We do have a winner from last week. Remember last week we were giving away a king cake.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's Mardi Gras
and
season.
we got to get that out because Mardi Gras Day is Tuesday coming up.
Right.
And then it's
already out
over.
the door. It's already out.
Yeah.
Boyd Bauer.
Oh, this
won it.
guy. Again.
I'm telling you,
Jeez.
every time you comment is an entry every week.
He participates in the conversation. I'm just saying. Kansas is here. New Jersey is here. Wyoming is here. Wow. A lot of people tuning in. Maryland is here.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a big show, and I know what you guys. That's kind of my bad. It was a clickable link, Ukraine gun laws. We are going to talk about that. But first, there was a story that came out recently, like this past week, earlier this week.
Let's pose a question before we tell you the story.
Oh, yes.
Let's pose a question. Ask yourself this question. Do you carry? Probably most of you do. Are there restricted areas in your state? Do you know what's restricted? And I'm not going to make you answer it, but do you carry there anyway? And do you think people care? What's the story?
They do care because a gentleman, you guys can go look at it, you can guys search his name is out there, but I'm not going to say it. He goes to a state wrestling match, which happens to be on school grounds in Ohio, and he's cheering for someone,
Yay!
And lo and behold, someone happened to just snap a picture. They post this picture, and it shows him he's obviously carrying AIWB, appendix, inside the waistband. And now he has a warrant out for his arrest, facing fifth degree felony charges. So
takeaways from this, good reminders for us. Don't assume that everybody's okay with you carrying. That's one of them. Another is perhaps don't carry where you're not supposed to carry. Perhaps.
That could be one. Also, make sure your attire, and I know like you're not going to be wearing coats and stuff inside maybe, but make sure your attire like covers you during your movements.
Yeah, concealed carry has to stay concealed. Okay?
Right.
As soon as it becomes not concealed, you're probably in violation.
Right.
And actually, I'll tell you, like we're in a state where you can have open carry. If it's concealed carry and then it flashes, you're not open carrying. You've just brandished the firearm. It's not concealed anymore. It's not like, it's cool. It's not like, it's okay, now you're open carrying because your shirt got hung up on your gun and people saw it.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. Not at least in Louisiana, it doesn't.
Right. There's some good smart concealed deeper, like different wardrobe. Make sure your wardrobe is on point too. 100%. You got to make sure this stuff before you go out. But a problem with that is that a lot of folks, it's hard to practice like that when you're wearing all this baggy clothing and everything else. Like, we're not usually at the range practicing like that.
Perhaps you should.
Perhaps you should.
Perhaps you should actually, because people like go take a pistol class, and they never have the same holster on their 2 or 3 day pistol class
Right.
as they actually use for carrying, unless
Right.
it's a concealed carry pistol
Right.
class. They're like outside the waistband, strong
Oh, yeah,
side,
big, like-
all or drop rig on your leg.
Drop rig.
And like, so what are we training here?
Yeah.
You're training some things, but you're certainly not really helping your concealed carry, clearing the garment, drawing from all that stuff. Anyway, Charlie, short people don't got that problem.
Or at least people with short arms, maybe. I mean, he was getting into it. Flash the picture up there again, man. He was,
I think maybe his son had just pinned somebody down
man, he
and
was.
won the match.
Dude, he was digging it.
I'm sorry, dude. That's just. And it looks like the picture kind of looks like somebody from the opposing team, opposing.
See,
Right.
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 I don't know, that angle.
And I have very similar sentiments. Hootie hoo. He says, carry 24/7. If my family were harmed because I listened to a no gun sign, I could never recover. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. And it has to be your decision on
your
whether or not
decision.
you're willing to. But like Ryan said, the first of it, I think that's a great point. You can't assume that. I mean, one, how dare that person like call him out? I mean, he's gonna like.
But here's the problem: they don't know who you are.
No.
And you know that you're a good guy. I'm a good guy, and I passed the background check for my state, and I got the permit, and I do all this stuff the right way. They don't know you. They don't know
Yeah.
who you are, and they also may not like you. They may
Well.
not like guns. They may think you're the problem.
Here's
So-
the problem. Did that gun go off? Did people die at that event?
Well, it's
No,
like
they didn't.
It's like saying
And this was after the fact.
it's like what happens with open carry.
Tattletale.
Open carry, which I'm not a big fan of, but I have no problem if somebody wants to do it. Just that's not going to be my jam. But like, it's people calling the cops when they go, there's a man walking down the street and he's got a gun. And what should happen is the cops should go, what, did he do something wrong? Like if it's legal to open carry,
I do agree with that.
then what's wrong? Call us back if he does something. He's in Starbucks about to order a latte. Okay.
You gotta stop him.
Go ahead. Yeah. All right.
But anyway, he's in a little bit of hot water right now.
Yeah, so
But-
just a reminder for you guys, something to think about, talk about. Yeah.
Wait, someone on here said cannot carry in Taekwondo class. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't think they make holsters
Like during-
for
during
gi-
the class?
for gis.
Yeah. You got it on under your gi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Hey, we're going to move on. We're going to talk about. So, you don't think it's right for people to own AR-15s? How do you think the folks over in Ukraine are feeling right now?
So Ukraine is an interesting study for all of us, I think, right now. So, I mean, do you have the story? So the story's breaking, obviously. Russia has invaded Ukraine. And we won't try to get into beyond the scope of what we talk about, which is gun stuff.
Gun stuff. So on Wednesday, Ukraine Parliament, and I'm going to butcher this, Verkhovna Rada is what it's known as, passed a bill that greatly expands civilians' rights to access firearms.
Ooh. So
Is it a little late?
when the
When did they do
fertilizer hits the
When
ventilator.
the
Yes.
fertilizer hits the ventilator, you want to have something to take care of that if you need to.
Yeah. So you got to get your poop in a group
Yep.
And-
Poop in a group.
and be ready.
And here's a headline. Here's a headline from Fox News. It's Fox. It says Russia's Ukraine war forces citizens to scramble for safety. No one was expecting this.
Wait,
What?
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 Wait.
Wait a minute. What?
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 Hold on a second.
They have internet there, right?
You live next door to a crazy person, and you know it. Like, you know he's over there.
They have TV stations in the Ukraine, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
Satellite
Should.
TV, perhaps, something?
I'm just
YouTube even?
I don't even live in Ukraine, and I knew this was going to happen.
right. If I know my next door neighbor is crazy, do you not think I will have a gun?
One day.
One day.
You're telling, honey, one day, I'm telling you, this
It's
guy's
gonna
going to go
happen.
off.
But
He doesn't like that we left his neighborhood 25 years ago,
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
he doesn't like it.
He still doesn't take kindly to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna be
He's
messy.
honey, he's mowing awful close to our boundary. I told you, here he comes.
Here he comes.
But
I like
anyway.
how, all right, we're going off track, but
I
who
know.
cares? I like how he's like, no, we're not. We're backing away.
Yeah.
We see that you're not backing away. We're backing away. We're not going to invade. Well, you just added like 10,000 more troops yesterday. No, we didn't. We got the radar. We got the satellites.
We got it. We know you're doing that.
No, we're
Cameras
not. We
on the
didn't.
ground. We got
But
freaking
you-
people taking videos.
I was telling Benjamin, you realize this is a real,
Bizarro world.
it is a bizarre world because this is a fight between a dictator, a comedian, and a geriatric.
I know.
You can't make this up.
The president of Ukraine,
Is a former comedian and
Television
actor.
stand-up comedian
Yeah.
and
Television
actor.
star.
Yeah. So
On a sitcom, yeah. Sitcom star.
This is not
Right.
real, right?
This is real.
This is real.
Corey
This is
says
real.
Ukraine is under attack. We are sending Pelosi to fix it.
Oh, wow.
right. Yeah. So anyway, so back to Ukraine gun
Wow.
laws. We kind of went one direction. So they had an estimated. I know this is a very broad estimate. This is probably how they figure out, U.S. how many guns are in the U.S. Like 2.2 million to 6.3 million guns in the Ukraine.
Oh,
That's
in the Ukraine.
they're very broad numbers, which kind of threw me off. I'm like, that's
Okay.
a very broad number. Are they counting military or are they counting civilians?
Are they counting all the ones
But-
that the CIA's been bringing in for the last 4 weeks?
Right.
Or no?
Probably not.
So anyway, so
Sorry.
they do have the ability to private ownership, but they are they are more
restricted.
restrictive
Yeah.
on, like, they have to stay in the home,
Right.
and you can get a gun license and stuff like that in order to seek training and all that good stuff. But to have the access to carry them out in public, granted, basically on Wednesday, and here we are, it's Thursday. And
Yeah.
so it's
So do the mental exercise of this. This is just wild to me.
We did this earlier
right.
today, and it made my head hurt.
So Ukraine is a little bit smaller than Texas, or a little bit bigger. It's similar in size.
It's a big country.
It's a pretty big country, but it's approximately the size of Texas. So think about that. You're like, well, Texas is big. And you're like, yeah, but like, if you're in Houston and you're like, oh, they're invading Dallas right now.
5
Like-
hour drive.
Like, I mean, there are people in Ukraine,
Yeah.
like you said, they own guns. Like, what's the game plan here? Because like we're totally outmatched on military force.
Right.
And are Ukrainian citizens going to stand up for themselves? And are you going to get to go with your neighbors? Do you lay low? You see if the Russians will just pass through and go to the parliament building and not you? Like, take pot shots at a squad of 50 is probably
You're in
not
trouble.
tactically sound.
Right. And they've got comms that
Yeah.
say, hey, that house over there.
Yeah.
And there's a video going right now that shows a jet going over a house and
Oh, yeah.
throwing a missile right near it. But no, David N. has a great line: a gun behind every blade of grass.
Yep.
Charlie, all right, Charlie, you help me out here. Charlie says the chair is against the wall.
There you go.
We actually have a shirt for that.
Yes, we have a shirt for that.
So chair against the wall is a code. If you don't know, look it up. But go to Shop Gun Talk.
Yeah.
You'll see our shirt for that. That also doesn't even say the chair is against the wall.
No, it doesn't.
It's a
The
code.
sticker is on your.
It's a code of a code.
Yeah, I do have
Yeah,
a
this-
sticker
I
on
have-
it
I've got
right
this
here.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. Look at that.
But yeah, it's a tumultuous time.
What's,
against the wall.
what's the
Oh, boy.
Ukrainian word for Wolverine?
It's
Yeah,
Wolverines.
there you go.
Yeah.
There's probably some fantastic memes if I was
Wolverines.
bothered to look.
Or
But
Austrian.
yes. But yeah, relative to its size, they do have a lot of firearms, and now they're saying, we'll give you firearms. We'll give you whatever you need.
They're passing it out.
If you have military experience, and there's roughly like 400,000 currently that have military experience, and I think the number was roughly 97% of the population in Ukraine wish they had an AR-15 before this happened.
Wait,
I made that up.
I was going a different
Why
way.
wasn't it 100?
I was like, wait, are you saying that they prefer the AR over the AK? This is breaking news.
That's
Breaking
breaking
news.
Yeah, that is right. Because
Wow.
they are recording like record sale, like everything's selling out, and it's all Kalashnikovs. So
Wait, watch when you watch the news and you see some Ukrainian people with like ARs with red dots from the U.S.
yeah,
You're like,
wait a second.
how'd that get there?
Yeah. You know what is interesting
Kinda makes you
in
think,
what we have not been like privy to over the, like how readily information is from private citizens. Like we're seeing stuff that we have never seen before.
Oh, sure.
Which
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing to me.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
think
that's
about.
changed over the past, 10 years
Yeah.
or so, where you've got citizen reporters of
Absolutely.
things on the
just
ground happening.
unbelievable.
In the past it was, well, they're not invading Kiev. And then you're like, hey guys, going live from Kiev
right
here.
here.
Yeah.
Explosion behind me. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm probably saying it wrong.
There
I
was a picture of a
apologize.
guy in the city, and he must have been a reporter. He was all geared up, and he had his camera out and was doing a selfie. And as he's walking down the street, a missile goes flying over him, and it goes, "Oh my gosh, that was a missile!" I mean,
Wow.
yeah, just like on a cell
Yeah.
phone, walking down
Wow.
the street.
It's scary. It's scary times, and man, I pray nothing like that happens here. But man, with stuff like this happening, it
Makes you think.
makes you think. Makes you start scratching your head, going.
So,
Well, I mean, think about that. Just back to your example, and to make you like start thinking. Troops are occupying your town, your street. Like they're coming down.
what's the strategy here?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Go enlist? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Well, probably too late at that point.
oh, it's
right?
way too
But-
late.
So, yeah, it's wild, guys. In other news, although we can keep talking about this probably for way too long, Alabama constitutional carry has passed the House, and now it's moving to the state Senate. The state Senate has passed it before. It needs to get over the hump. So, actually, it doesn't even matter if you're in Alabama or not. Contact the Alabama
them.
state senators to voice your support. Because we are at 26 states
Yeah.
now that have constitutional carry. There is enormous momentum for this, and you kind of have to get everybody on board. I mean, it passed here in Louisiana, but then the
Yeah.
governor vetoed it, and they got like 5 representatives
Yeah.
to flip when they went into special session, and so it didn't pass. So you got to stay on them.
We have some very funny comments coming in.
This just in.
Shane says it's mostly peaceful protest.
Wait, that's what Ray said. Mostly peaceful demonstrations.
Well, I mean, well done. Like that's great. That is timely.
There's a lot.
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
You guys, all right, so once again, if you commented, thank you.
Yes.
If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe to the
Yep.
channel so you'll get notified when we do this and other stuff we have coming out. More new guns next week, right?
More new guns.
Can't
next
say
week.
more than that.
We can't say more than that.
More new guns. You're going to
You know
like
what?
this one. But
This
you're entered to
is-
win.
You're entered to win this, and we ought to, since we kind of promoted the shopguntalk.com,
I think we need to do a signed KJ flat brim.
no one wants that. No.
Well, they might want the hat. They don't want your signature.
Yeah, maybe. But
They'll wash it immediately.
Hey, we'll get him a hat because I know David N said he would like to have a hat like this Gun Talk hat. So,
And actually, we had another person chime in here about wanting a flat brim. So
what?
no, I'm serious.
Someone else is
It
smoking.
might be
something.
somebody just like messing with you.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That's got to be it.
So
So we'll add some gun talk swag to this. So
hey, Michael.
Yes,
Rick says once Gretchen is gone, Michigan will be constitutional carry.
I believe that. I don't doubt that whatsoever. And
Aaron Sedbury.
it'd be nice when
He
she
wants, he wants the flat brim.
he's messing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biscuit. Oh my gosh.
All right.
He
you guys
could probably pull it off.
get ready, get prepared, stay alert, and make sure you're actually concealed when you're concealed carrying.
Yes. Conceal it.
Pro tip for you. We'll see you next time on Gun Talk Live.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.